everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is the 31st of January today, so I need to get my ring planner set up for February. This is just kind of how it is at the moment, and actually this is a true kind of a true representation of what my planner often looks like. It often has random bits of paper shoved in the back and things. And I haven't taken those out for this video, so what I should do really is put those in the big back pocket, but I have a habit of just shoving them in the back of my planner. But yeah, so I thought I would just run you through setting up for a new month in here. I have been spending a little bit of time trying to figure out what my planning routine is at the moment. Haven't done like a nice printout with it on, but I've just been like making a note of the different things that I need to do each month, and then also each week to sort of keep on top of things. I'm really bad with routines. I generally don't have any, and I know that they would probably be of great benefit to me, so I'm trying to build in routines at the moment. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you won't know that my setup in here has actually changed. I've changed the way that I've got everything organised. I'm not going to do the flip of that today because it's still in progress. Once it is finalised, I will do a full flip of it for you, but you will see a little bit of that today. So I have changed my sections and made myself some new dividers and things. So yeah, so you'll see a little bit of that as we go on today, but this is not going to be the full flip shebang type thing. Right, so I'm gonna sort out this paperwork at the back first and decide what I actually need to keep and what I don't. So this is generally stuff to do with work. When I'm on a call with my boss, we're usually coming up with ideas, or while we're like, this was me talking with my team and we were trying to come up with ideas, and I was just quickly writing notes down, and often that's what ends up happening. And I usually just grab I have a basket of these Rifle Paper Company notepads on my desk, and I usually just grab those, even though I have a notes section in my planner. And sometimes, you know, I do that. Like I made notes on these pages on a call the other day, but often I like to grab these Rifle Paper Company sheets. So I'm just looking down this one, and actually I think I've actioned everything on here except for this bit at the bottom, but that has been it was for the Harry Potter book night event. If you don't know, I run the social media for my library service. Every year we do Harry Potter, but it's been postponed. It's been moved back. It was going to be February. It's not going to be February anymore because of COVID. So I'm thinking actually I need to transfer that information into my reference section so that I've got it somewhere, or even actually into my Notion. I might put that in Notion in reference so that I've got it somewhere actually typed up and I don't actually need to keep this piece of paper anymore. I've definitely actioned that one. That I haven't actually. So that is something that I'm going to add to my inbox so that I can move this piece of paper out. I've basically, one of the changes that I made, I said I wasn't going to talk about this very much, but one of the changes that I've made is I have combined my inbox, so I've only got one. So I'm going to just make a note that for our Kids Pick one week, we are going to promote read along picture books. And I'm just marking that as work. And I'm actually going to add to my inbox, put HP book night notes in Notion. So Notion, if you don't know, is an online databasing tool where you can put lots of stuff. So this is Notion. I'm in dark mode at the moment. Hang on, I can't remember how to come out of dark mode. Like that. Yes, there we go. So I have a work dashboard and a personal dashboard. And in here I have like my work inbox, projects that I'm working on, things I'm waiting on, a social media planning board, which is like a Kanban board. And so at the moment it's in table view, so then I can have it in Kanban board view. And then I have reference files, and this is where I'm slowly adding, I haven't put most of them in yet, but this is where I'm slowly adding information that I might want to keep for a later date. And I just have like, yeah, basically. So that is my Notion. If you do want to know a little bit more about Notion and you'd be interested in hearing how I use it alongside my physical planner, let me know, because I'd be happy to make a video about that. So, right, so for now, I do need to keep this until I've transferred that information to Notion. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put it in the big back pocket for now. I do feel a little bit like the big back pocket is like the vortex where everything goes and then I lose it and I forget that it's there, but we're going to put it in there. This little sheet is just some notes. Actually, my one of my staff very kindly wrote up these notes and typed them up for me. I've got that marked as a to-do, and I think I've even got it on here. Yeah, posters for events. So yes, I don't actually need to keep that one. That one can go. This one is again some other notes. On this call actually only happened a couple of days ago, so I think this one again, this is more of something that I just need to know about, so I'm gonna write this up into Notion as well. So put reading friends notes in Notion. And again, I'm going to put this in the big back pocket until I have typed that up into Notion. So finally, this is a letter that I wrote an email address on it that I needed to send an email to someone. So this actually needs to be kept for filing, but it needs to be at my site. So I needed to bring it home to be able to do the work while I was at home, but now it needs to go back and get filed at site. I'm next going to be there on Tuesday, so I'm just going to set it aside for now. And what will probably happen is when I've finished setting this up for February, I'm going to tuck it back in the back. I'm not going to put it in the back pocket because I don't want it to disappear into the ether. I'm going to tuck it back in the back of my planner so that it's sticking out. I can see it when I take my planner out. When I get to site on Tuesday, I'll go, oh yeah, that needs filing, and I'll put it away. Right, so I've sorted out the bump at the back. Next, we are going to start working through updating sections and things in here. Well, not sections, but inserts, basically. I need to make sure that my inserts are all up to date. So first, notes. See, this one, I do actually need to keep that little bit of information, but only for a couple more days. So I'm going to move, and this stuff, again, I need to put into an email. That one I don't need because I've already typed that up and put it into an email. That was minutes for a meeting. This bit that I do need to keep, I am just literally going to move it into my reference section for now, and then literally as soon as it's done with, I can get rid of it. So I'm gonna flip right to my work reference section. The reference section is the only bit of section that I've got subsectioned at the moment. So let's move back to notes. I am running a little bit low on note paper, so I'm going to grab some more note paper out. I don't know if I've ever shown you this before, but I keep my extra inserts in a Rifle Paper Company recipe tin. This wouldn't work if you used any size bigger than A6, just because it wouldn't be long enough for like personal. But if you use A6 or smaller, it's a great way to store inserts. So I just have them tabbed, and I am looking for note paper. I use my own note paper design because I like to have a space at the top where I can actually write like a subject, a title, a heading. I was using the free Peanuts Planico one, but I just like to have that space at the top. So I've also got a little bit of note paper tucked somewhere here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just literally going to pop this paper in here. And that just means that I've got plenty to be going on with. Next, we're into inbox. I've only recently rewritten this because I changed my sections around. I combined my work and my home inbox and my shop inbox into one. So I've only recently rewritten this. I gave myself 2 sheets. I've filled another half of this page in like 2 days. So I think I'm going to definitely put a few more inbox inserts in. I've got one that I had prepared and then didn't put in. And then I think I'm just going to put maybe another 2. That should tide me over for a little bit, and then pop the rest away. This is the Peanuts Planico categorized list, and I'm just using 3 categories on this one. On my old one, I was using a lot more categories, but I decided that 3 categories is plenty because all I'm literally doing is work, home, and shop. So I'm just going to fill these in. There we go, and as I was doing that, I've just remembered something else that I need to do, which I know if I don't write it down, I'm going to forget it, and that is just to reply to my grandma. Because I've just remembered she texted me yesterday and I forgot to reply because I was busy. I'm very much if it happens at a time when I am doing something, I will forget to reply. So I'm adding that now. So that's pretty much that's all that's in my inbox at the moment, is just some inbox sheets just to make a note. And then I just have these Post-its. I am running a little bit low of these marble ones, but they actually don't stick very well to each other. So like I have like this one that has been sat for a little while, and I don't know if it will actually stick to these others or not. These were really cheap. They're not brilliant quality, so don't know how well that's gonna go. And then I have plenty of the ones on the back. These are just basically for if I need to jot something quickly, but I don't want to actually write it, like I don't have time, or I've not got enough room to write on an insert like this. I just jot it on the Post-it note. Or if it's something that I actually need stuck to one of my tabs down here. So next, after my inbox, we're on to my schedule. So this is sort of the big section, I suppose. I have actually already got February in here, but I haven't filled it out. I stuck a little Post-it note on, and I've been just, writing anything that cropped up onto the Post-it note. I've pulled out my yearly because I will reference those little things as well, though most of those I have written on here. So I've already dated the monthlies for the next couple of months. I decided that I wanted to have the monthlies in here, even though really I write anything on here. So it's not entirely necessary, but we will go with it. So February, let's grab my functional stickers. So these are my minimalist stickers that I use. And I use them on my monthly grid to mark appointments and things. So payday is always the first thing I like to mark. I'm going to grab these little dot stickers from my shop, and it will be on that Monday this month. And I'm just going to grab one of my little cash icons on the clear paper, these ones. Then what else have I got this month? So I've got my grocery shops, which are so it's James's turn in that week. So my turn on the 11th and on the 25th. We changed in January from Fridays to Thursdays, which suits me a lot better because on a Thursday I'm at Lincoln. I can pop to a big supermarket to get the other stuff we need on the way home. Then what else is cropping up? So I do want to make a note of when I'm at Raisin, but I think I'm going to write that down here. And then what else is happening? I'm just like trying to figure out what do I need to mark. So I'm going to go into my caffeine and paper co ones. I've got a birthday. So it's actually my colleague's birthday on the 26th of Feb. One of my members of staff. And I'm really rubbish with birthdays. I am terrible at remembering them. So I need something like this with them written in because I'm just useless otherwise. Then Bert's flea drops are always due on the 26th of the month. Oh, same date. Okay, we'll put it on the 27th because it's about then. I'm just going to put a little weighing scale on the on that list there so that I remember what that list is for. Then I don't have any doctor's appointments booked, but I do have a course for work which is on the 23rd, and I have a one-to-one with my manager which is on the 10th. So I like to use these little asterisks to mark work appointments. And on the 3rd, the water testing's been done, but I don't really need to. I don't need to mark that because I've already passed that on to, passed the information on to my team, so they are aware. And I've not got any leave booked or anything. On the 8th, I am doing a half day because I'm at the dentist, but I don't think I need to mark that. And hopefully we won't have to take Bert to the vets or anything. So that's stickers down. Let's fill out the actual grid on this side. So I basically I have personal and work, so I'm just going to, I'm going to grab a pen. I'm going to add a little bit of colour. My klutziness is massively coming out today. Right, you're seeing the true level of klutz today. Actually, I've not slit this one. So we had dentist on the 8th. One-to-one on the 10th. And then payday on the 22nd. 23rd is my course. Water testing on the 3rd. Anne's birthday on the 26th. And that's fleas are due then as well. And then I'm just going to look, so I was at Raisin on that one. I am at Raisin on the 2nd. And then I am there on the 12th. And the 16th. Then the 26th. I'm also just going to block out these because I may well forget that there are only 28 days in February. So let's put that back in there. So that is our monthly setup. This will get filled out more as the month goes on, as will this. But that kind of gives me the basics of what I'm doing. So next, let's move to weeklies. I'm going to take out all of my weeklies for January. I'm not going to lie, I really struggled with my weeklies in January. Like, I just wasn't using a lot of it. I wasn't referring to it. I think partly because of us being in another lockdown, partly because I just was not feeling it. So I have actually made new inserts for February, and I am actually just going to slit the punches on these. So yeah, the new insert that I've gone for is one that has a timed section. I've still got my checklist. I've just realised that one's printed grey, not black. Never mind. And then like a space to put appointments here, and then just a big to-do list. I'm not sure how much I'll use that because I'm using my inbox, but if it is week specific, I can put it on there, I suppose. Yeah, so one of the things that I am doing a bit of research on at the moment is productivity methods, and I am wanting to do a bit of time blocking. I'm going to try time blocking. I'm not sure if it will agree with me, but I'm going to try. So that's why I've gone for this timed grid. So let's get these weeks set up. So I'm going to need 4 weeks exactly. 2, 3, 4. So this insert is a little bit like one from Peanuts Planner Co. But on the Peanuts Planner Co. one, there's a habit tracker down here. I don't need the habit tracker. To be honest, I'm only really using my habit tracker in my cousin. Now it's in there. It's kind of part of my daily routine is to do my journaling in an evening and then fill out my habit tracker. So I don't need one in my ring planner. It's just not something that I'm reaching for. So I am moving it out. I don't need it in there. I do still have my yearly trackers and things, but for like a daily habit tracker, it's just not necessary for me. So let's fill these out and then we will put them in. So I am going to go with, I'm going to write the week number and the date at the top up here, then put the dates. I've not left a huge amount of room up there, and really I didn't need that extra hour, so I might have to shufty this a little bit for next time. And I want to add a bit of colour. So it is week number 5, and it is, oh yeah, of course, February is like the perfect month. I don't know if it, I presume that you've all seen that it is like the perfect month because it is just it's like a perfect grid. So right, so actually the first week I don't really have anything, I don't think, do I? I don't have any appointments. Oh, I have a Zoom with work, so I suppose I better mark that. So that's Thursday. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark work hours just with a line. So that I know that that time is like blocked off. I'm at work, but I will want to plan within that, if you know what I mean. So no appointments. I am going to fill out these grids down at the bottom. So I've done 3 for a particular reason. So one is for my meal plan, one is for my exercise plan, and one is for cleaning. Now, they don't necessarily work. That's one of the things that I am trying to get to work. But I'm doing my best. I am doing my best. So I'm just going to make a note of what we're having for dinner this week. I'm going to input my exercise plan, which I'm going to change up a bit, I think. I've had this exercise plan stuck on my daily for the past like month, but it's too much. It ain't working, to be quite frank. So I am going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to say that I'm going to do yoga on a Sunday, yoga on a Monday, cycle on a Tuesday, and then I'm going to put one more cycle in. I know it needs to be one of these 2 days, but I hate the idea of having to do it on those days. I'm going to put it on Friday, even though I'm not sure that's going to work. So I might change that for next week. We shall have to see. Then cleaning. I am terrible at cleaning. I'm just not motivated to clean. So I'm going to go to my trackers section. In here I have my cleaning tracker. You can see exactly how rubbish at cleaning I am. I hate cleaning. It does not, I can't make myself do it. I think that's the problem. Like some things that you don't like doing, yeah, you can kind of make yourself do it, but I can't make myself clean. It's really hard. So I'm going to set Sunday as kitchen, Monday as office, because I actually normally do that first thing before I start for the day, so that basically I like start the week with a clear desk. Tuesday I'm going to set as bathroom. Wednesday is lounge. Thursday is hall. Friday is bedroom. And then Saturday I ain't cleaning. That's basically it. Yeah, hopefully that will mean that I will actually get some of these things done. And then our meals, I'm just going to go and check what we are actually having for said meals, and then we can fill that one out. Okay guys, so we are having leftovers on Monday, cauliflower pizza Tuesday, leftovers Wednesday, paella Thursday, leftovers Friday, Tuscan chicken on Saturday, and then we haven't decided Sunday yet. I will be deciding that probably this evening. Actually no, I'm now doing Tuscan chicken on the Saturday, so James will be cooking on that Sunday, or it'll be leftovers again. We always, because there's only 2 of us, so generally we cook a meal that is for 4 people, and then we have leftovers for several days a week, and it just means that we keep on top of what is in the fridge. So just putting the dates in there. I think that's everything for now. I'm just going to have a look at my trackers just to see, is there anything that I need to add to my to-do list. All of my things are here except for one, and I only ordered those on Thursday, I think it was, so I don't need to do any chasing up there. I'm just looking at my cleaning. I've already talked about the cleaning. Let's look at the adulting. Is there anything adulting that needs doing? Oh, so I need to deep clean the fridge. And check my tire pressures. I did the fluids already. I have these little dots that mark when, like the frequency of how often I should do something. I don't know if you can actually see them. The little red dots. Let me show you. There you go. I haven't got any for clean car because I'm terrible. I don't clean my car. I live in the countryside. If I clean my car, within like minutes it's dirty again. So I don't bother. Yeah, there isn't really anything else that is desperate. Espresso machine isn't doing. Oh, I didn't clean the oven when I was supposed to. So I should probably clean the oven and also do these things. Oh, I did do the water filter. I did that. So yeah. So I'm just going to get the other weeks set up, and then I will do the same thing. I'll basically double check what things need to happen over the next month. I won't be able to fill out these bits obviously, but I can put the dates in, and then that means if anything does crop up, I can just put it in the to-do list. So yeah, I will do that and get back to you. The other thing that I'm looking at in my planner is my my product tracker. Obviously this doesn't have much data in it because we're at the beginning of the year, but I have a rough idea of whether things are running out. So like I know that I need to refill shampoo, conditioner this week. So then when I am at Lincoln on Thursday, I can go to the specific shop where I have that done. So, and then I will make a note that in week 5, that's when I refilled it. Or rather, no, I don't make a note of the week that it refilled, but I make a note of the date that I then needed to use it. So, yeah, I just make a note of things like that so that I've got them. And I know that our dishwasher tablets are coming, but actually they don't. I'm not going to need them for, I think, another week yet. So that's something that I'm referring to when I'm doing this as well. So like next week, I know I need to descale the kettle. So now my weeklies are all done. I'm just going to flip back to the right place in my planner and put them in. And I'm also going to put back in my tabs so that I'm all ready for a fresh week. And a fresh month. And then I'm going to put my yearly right at the front again. So the next thing that I do is prep my dailies. So I'm actually using at the moment pages from an old Spring Start Hobonichi. So what I'm doing at the moment is going in and literally cutting them out and trimming them. So I'm going to do that and put them in here and take out January's dailies because I don't need to keep them in there. I'm keeping in this day because this is today. But actually no, let's take it out. So as there was so little left of that Hobonichi, it's a spring start, so starts and ends in starts in April, finishes in March. I decided to go ahead and just trim out March as well. So I hope I left that in, but I cut the pages out and then I just trim them with my paper trimmer, and then I'm just going to punch them. They are A6 size, so they fit in an A6 rings planner perfectly. They're Tomoe River, so they're the nice paper that I like. I know people will think that chopping up a Hobonichi is like, oh, I can't believe you've done that, but I would rather use something that I like than try and make something be what I like, if you know what I mean. Like, for me, it's Tomoe River paper. I like the paper. I can put in a lot of it and carry a lot of it with me. without having to like constantly be printing off daily pages. Yeah, I think for what is it? It's like £20 for an A6 Hobonichi. It's not a huge amount. It's not like it's a cousin. And like I said, this one was just sitting around being unused. I'd used a little bit at the beginning and then I hadn't used it for the rest of the time. So it meant that I wasn't wasting it. I was actually giving it some use. So for me, that's, you know, I would rather do that. So I popped those in there. And I just have my little today marker. I still haven't done that, so actually I really need to make sure that I'm doing that. And then I'm just going to run through my trackers and just make sure that there's nothing that needs doing, nothing needs updating that hasn't already been updated. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well at the moment with, I know that we're going to need to start using Bert's dry food soon, so I need to update that at some point. Steps, calories, workouts are updated. My weight is updated. Haven't done any body measurements. This has been updated. That's up to date. Work stuff, that's up to date. Workouts is up to date. So everything is pretty much up to date in my trackers. And same with everything else. So I think that is us all set up for February. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I need to update. Oh, the only other thing that I was going to do is I've taken some of my Rifle Paper Company paper and I am going to tuck this into my planner. Just for when I want a slightly larger piece of writing paper, or if I want to write a note for someone so that I've got like nicer note paper, I'm just going to tuck it into the big back pocket so that I've got that with me. But yeah, so that is my ring planner all set up for February, February 2021. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope this was useful to sort of see how I'm like planning in this thing. Like I said, I'll do a new flip with and like explain how it's all working for me once I've got everything a little bit more concrete on how I'm using everything. But so far for this, you know, week or so that I've been using it, I've been really enjoying it. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you liked this video. Hopefully I'll have another couple of videos going up this month. And yeah, just thanks for watching. Bye.